take a look at this 2024 Toyota Highlander Hybrid XLE. Incredibly sought after and pretty popular package, I should say. If you are looking at this model, yes, it is a fantastic consideration, but there is one key factor that you've got to keep in mind when making this a decision for your next family SUV. I'll mention it a little bit ahead in this video, so stay tuned. What do you think of the overall lines and flow? Now that the Grand Highlander has come out for 2024, I kind of feel and sense a redesign potentially sometime soon, but we'll talk a little bit more of that later on in this video. This one here has a Canadian MSRP of $52,650 plus your freight, PDI, fees, and taxes. It also does come with the latest multimedia, which I'll show you a little bit later on in this video, and TSS 2.5. Currently, this model and design has been around for about 4 years now. It came out around 2020, and this one here is considered to be the mid-class when it comes to features, specifications, and overall standard equipment, which may be the reason why it is so popular. It comes with this beautiful 18-inch alloy wheel, which is actually shared amongst the Nightshade Highlander for 2024 as well. And other than the LE, this is the only Highlander regular model, not a Grand, that you can get in an 8-passenger configuration currently. If you want a 2024 Toyota Highlander 8-passenger and you want Softex, you're gonna have to go with the XLE grade for now, but we might see some changes. Look at how versatile this is. You've got 60-40 split still, so you can put some long items over there or on the opposite side if need be. You've got the battery assembly just underneath the rear bench over here. Opening up the trunk here, you've got a lot of space. This is a very long, wide, and deep cargo area, especially if you're using the 60-40 split. You've got child seat anchors in the middle row, child seat anchors in the third row. If you want a little bit more space than this, well then yeah, you're gonna have to go with the Grand Highlander. The only real difference I see on the Grand Highlander XLE grade from 2024, comparing 2024 Grand and 2024 non-Grand, is that this one's got a sunroof or a moonroof. However, for whatever reason, if you want a moonroof on the Grand Highlander, you've got to go with at least the Limited. But maybe that will change for 2025. Oh, and one more thing. For 2024, this model was upgraded to receive a kick sensor for the power tailgate. Initially, that feature was only on Limiteds and Platinums, but now you've got it on the XLE and I believe the XSE as well. Underneath the hood, we've got a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder hybrid powertrain system putting out 243 horsepower. It's hooked up to an ECVT transmission and can tow up to 3,500 pounds. Now, this configuration gives you approximately combined city and highway fuel economy of 42 miles per gallon, which translates to about 6.7 liters per 100 kilometers, and it has a 64-liter gas tank. I'll get in on the interior in just a second, but just opening the door from a driver's point of view, you've got yourself some nicely finished black Softex seats for the interior. It is a power driver's seat, manually operated passenger seat. All right, what can you do to protect your Toyota Highlander from being a theft target or from getting stolen? Yes, it is on the list for being a stolen or likely stolen vehicle. However, don't let that defer you or stop you from making a purchase or decision, because it's a fantastic, very reliable, very fuel efficient, very economical hybrid SUV. It's all-wheel drive. The resale is still fantastic, and it's a Toyota. There's a lot of different brands and different models that are considered to be high theft. All you've got to do really is just work with your insurance company, see if there is some kind of product out there in terms of maybe a tracking service or a tracking device that you can put in your vehicle, which may actually help to bring your premiums down. Also, to protect the vehicle from actually getting stolen, believe it or not, one of the tricks that works the best is actually the most cost effective, and that is the steering wheel lock, which usually locks here at the top and locks here at the bottom. And when thieves see that, they kind of get discouraged, because the only way to really steal the vehicle is you got to cut the steering wheel and kind of bend it to get that lock off. And that takes a lot of time, and that takes a lot of effort, and it makes a lot of noise. So, you know, potential neighbors or other people, pedestrians, whatever, might hear that. So get yourself a steering wheel lock, maybe invest in an anti-theft system, additional immobilizer, but definitely don't let that be a deciding factor for getting a vehicle like this or not. What do you say we start this Hybrid XLE? And let's take a look at the multi-information display system. This is where you will be able to customize and toggle through a lot of your different modes and settings when it comes to Toyota Safety Sense. This vehicle does have TSS 2.5. We're hoping for TSS 3.0 in the 2025 models. It's got an energy monitor over here, so you can actually see what's happening with the vehicle in terms of all-wheel drive, in terms of your tire pressure, in terms of your hybrid powertrain system. And even over here to the left, this is actually a gauge dedicated to the hybrid powertrain system. So it will let you know when you're in charge, which mainly happens when you're braking, when you're in eco, so using mainly your hybrid system, and when you're mainly using your combustion system. This is the power band indicator. Taking a look over to your multimedia. So this one here is the latest multimedia tech from Toyota. Right now it has a little bit of a film on it, protective film. So I'll leave that on, but very useful wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, cloud-based navigation capability, Drive Connect, and more. In terms of your different driving modes, you've got Sport, Normal, Eco. You've got your electronic parking brake. You can actually turn off and on your traction control, EV mode, and trail mode. Just north of all these functions, you've got two nice cup holders, some USB ports, and another 12 volt, and you've got a wireless phone charger standard with this model. All right, so it doesn't come with the digital display rearview mirror. You'll have to go at least with the platinum grade for that one. It doesn't come standard with the XLE or the Limited or the LE for that matter, but it is auto dimming, and it does have the HomeLink garage door system built in. We don't have any official news just yet on 2025 Highlander Hybrid and non-hybrid, talking about the regular, not the Grand. But I strongly feel and believe that there's going to be some kind of changes coming for this particular model, whether it's design changes, generation changes, content changes. I can see this one moving up to TSS 3.0 because that's what the Grand Highlander has, and a few other key differences. But stay tuned to the channel for more info on that. We should have details being released sometime soon over the next couple of weeks and months. I hope you enjoyed this video and review on the lovely, very popular 2024 Highlander Hybrid XLE. We'll catch you in the next video, guys. Take care.